Today we're trying something new for Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Slime Speedway, and I want to try my hand at a new series that I want to create for this game. And you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy. And one thing I want to try my hand at something new for this series, and I want to see what you guys think about it. And a new character, a new racer, new playable racers for this game. Let's start talking about this. And I wanted to start with an iconic character, one of my favorite shows. Of course, it's going to be Fairly OddParents, and I came up with my own ideas for a race pack, a playable racer, a new DLC pack that could come out, and it could be Fairly OddParents theme. And I'm going to get ready to share my own ideas. And you can see some of these characters that are grindy, but they can make him grindy, but they can come out with him as a challenge. But I'm going to get ready to, share some ideas. They don't have to, when you buy this DLC pack or you buy my pack, that I'm going to get ready to try to explain to you guys just for an idea. And you guys can let me know if you think you would be interested in this, for the devs to really probably come out and start doing this and get rid of people like Purple Riptard, instead of just coming out with them with separate skins that shouldn't be in the game in the first place. You start stacking up the roster with some actual characters that are missing in the game that people love and miss being playable in these video games and console games. He's in a mobile game. Let's get him in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3. He can also be in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and start getting into this. So he's not going to be on the shop. So once you buy the DLC pack on the PlayStation Store, the Nintendo eShop, or whatever you buy your purchase your content on, maybe you play on PC or maybe you prefer on Xbox, whatever your forte is, you get the DLC and you won't have to worry about trying to really have to spend any slime coins. But once you get Timmy Turner, which I'm about to get ready to start with, you get Timmy Turner, and you're going to also get Cosmo and Wanda to be paired up in the same pack as crew members. So playable crew members, I don't know what you guys think. I was going back and forth, and I wondered if they could also do a Cosmo cart or maybe something like a Wanda cart. They could do something like that if they want, but I'd rather see them as crew members to really be able to show up, and maybe they could probably be physically there with Timmy as a little bit of a special bonus. Not only are they crew members, but they'll pop up on the screen and maybe have some unique voice lines of their own. And that's why I think this will make this DLC pack special that I'm sharing with you guys as a little bit of an idea. Cosmo and Wanda is going to be a crew member, and they can also be playable carts, maybe for the player to choose from and be able to transform. And you can pick who you want to be. But when I was thinking about the different characters, but I want to go back real quick. They could pair them up together. Let's go back to the garage real quick. They can pair them up together like Lena and Lola, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Lola and Lena. So they could pair them up together, Cosmo and Wanda as a crew engineer, for all in one package to be included with Timmy Turner. Or they could separate them where you can have Cosmo with his own individual ability, and maybe Wanda can have her own individual ability as well. So see how they have them as separate characters with Hugh Neutron and Judy. And then the Greasers, see how they paired them up? Another pair, but it's a triplets from Cat Dog. The Greasers are always together. See how they put them in the same slot for individual crew engineer? They could do something the same way with Cosmo and Wanda as an idea. And when you start playing this game, when you start playing this game and you get access and buy the pack for this DLC for Fairly OddParents, you can head on. You're not going to automatically have a character. You're going to open up a new set of challenges. This is what I would do. So that way you can earn them. And then see how you only got 6 slots. You only got 6 bosses in the game. You can open up a 7th slot to have Timmy Turner. And then on top of that, you don't just leave him hanging. Oh, it's only going to be Timmy Turner, Cosmo, and Wanda. You can expand. So that particular challenge set of lists, or that list of challenges, is going to contain characters, other characters from the Fairly OddParents show. See what I'm talking about? So you can add in Poof, Chloe, and Francis, the bully from the show, Mr. Crocker, if anything, Chester, AJ, Trixie Tang, who I think will be an awesome crew member to be added into this game. And each set of challenges, see how you got Sheen coming up, you got Bowling, Miss Hutchinson and stuff like that, you would be able to unlock some of those crew members in those particular chiefs from the Fairly Odd Parents, so it could pay tribute to each individual show. So that's why I wanted to come out with this little idea to see what you guys think. And if you guys like it enough, maybe I'll start sharing other characters that can be part of this game for unique set of challenges, other crew members that can get in on the game, and not only just a playable racer, chiefs, crew members, and more. And in a playable stage, you come out with Fairy World. This is one of the most wanted tracks I wanted to see in the game. Fire Nation made it into the game, and that was from my wish list as well. So it was awesome to really see how they added a Fire Nation track, which was in my wish list video before this game came out. So I would love to see Fairy World. I think it would look amazing in this game, and just see how the character models look. Imagine how Fairy World would look in this game as a playable track to come out and be paired into the same DLC pack with Timmy Turner, Cosmo and Wanda, Chloe, and other characters from the show. AJ, Chester, Trixie Tang, and even the Crimson Chin can get in as a crew member. And not many people talk about Crash Nebula in comparison to the Crimson Chin. They can both get in and be playable. Maybe Crimson Chin could be a chief, and Cosmo and Wanda could be a crew member. And then you could have Francis as another separate crew engineer or a crew member or something like that. And they can all have their own individual abilities. See what I'm talking about? And then once you finish those set of challenges, it could be like they could probably call the challenge like a Dimsdale Showdown. Or they can probably, just another track idea if it's not Fairy World, the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Come on down to the Dimsdale Dimmadome and battle Timmy Turner in a challenging boss fight, and make that boss rubber band, catch up to you pretty quick, and make it really just difficult. Similar to how some people say they had a lot of trouble with Shredder. I personally didn't in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. They can make them just as challenging. So it just goes on and on with this kind of pack. So this is just an idea. Timmy Turner for a playable racer, and they can also add in Chloe if they choose to. And then I almost forgot to mention Poof. She can also be a crew member who joined in with Cosmo and Wanda. See what I'm talking about? And then maybe anti-Cosmo, anti-Wanda. Jordan Von Strangle. Why not him? He can be the perfect chief. Jordan Von Strangle from Fairly Odd Parents, the strongest fairy in Fairy World. Get him in as a chief. It'll be a golden opportunity for them. And a lot of people would definitely buy this DLC day one. No questions asked. They would definitely jump on this DLC. And that's how I would do it. When each character that you come out with, don't make them unlockable right away. Throw them up in the challenges so that way the player can beat and defeat that particular character in a one-on-one boss race and get a new character. So it says beat the boss and get a new character. You beat that boss, you get Timmy Turner, and then as you're completing the challenges, you're getting and earning more chiefs from his or her world, from that particular universe. And these challenges could pay tribute to that show, from that particular show of that character that's being represented in the game. So that's why I wanted to share as a little bit of an idea just to get it started. And if you guys like it, maybe I'll start creating more of these in the mix while I'm also streaming the game, playing the game, because I still got plenty to do in the game because I'm taking it slow. And from the Ghost Trials, and I only did a couple Grand Prix, and I didn't even check out the other difficulties yet in this game. So it's just something different today I wanted to share. So just add in Timmy Turner, and then they can add in different characters and friends and rivals from his world, and even some of his favorite superheroes like Crimson Chin could be a great chief, yet another crew member that could be playable with their own abilities. And that's how they could continue to add on and expand in this game. And you don't make them so grindy online where you gotta win, but you can make it a challenge. Give him his unique set of challenges and make him a boss battle that you have to beat him, and beat him to come in first place and win against him in the boss race to be able to have a chance to be able to unlock the character. So this is just an idea I wanted to share, and I might end up making more characters to share for the game for new DLC that they can probably come out with. I'm not sure if they're going to. I don't know what their plans are. They haven't really said anything about DLC, and the game's only been out for several days because it came out last week, from last Friday. So we'll just have to see what their plans are for the future. Hopefully they'll share more, but it's just some extra ideas for the game and extra content that they can do. And if the player will be able to earn the characters and other additional characters from those different shows that get represented, and they can continue to add on, because only six boss fights, you can definitely do more with these other characters to be playable boss fights and challenges for the players to earn these different characters.